Hey there guys, this is Vargas and I am back again with another DVD update. This is part 2 of the DVDs that I picked up through Power Movies. So let's get started. Before I start rambling and making a really long video, I am trying to make these shorter videos, but if you've been a long time follower, you know that I just love talking about movies, collecting movies, and I get a little excited. But I am trying to make these a bit shorter, more digestible for people. So let's get started. First off, I've mentioned this a ton of times. The way that I collect movies is that I collect movies that I'm interested in, movies that mean something that I've seen numerous times in my life. And I do blind buy a lot of movies because that's how I discover some really awesome hidden gems. But I'm also notorious for buying the same movie a bunch of times, especially if it's a different cut or edition of a movie. If it's a one disc set, or I come across a 2 disc set, or a 3 disc set, or a director's cut, alternate cut, that kind of stuff. That's how I collect movies. And I have Commando, the Schwarzenegger movie Commando, but the DVD that I have is the director's cut. So I've been trying to track down for a while the regular theatrical cut release, and I finally came across a theatrical cut release of Commando. This is the first, I think, it's probably in a snapper case, but that's similar to this. No special features. The first DVD release of Commando. Nothing special features. Just has the widescreen. So yeah, the director's cut that I have is a director's cut and has more special features than this. But again, the way that I collect movies, I like getting different cuts and owning different cuts, and this is the theatrical cut. In that vein, whenever I come across anything Criterion, I like to pick it up. Because the Criterion Collection restores films, and they also add some special features. So I came across a copy of RoboCop, the Criterion Collection. This one has a few special features. This is actually the unrated director's cut. And that's, I think, the one that I have on Blu-ray. So I'm actually now missing a theatrical cut of RoboCop, which I need to check the Blu-ray. I'm pretty sure the Blu-ray has both the theatrical and the unrated cut, but this Criterion one is the unrated cut. And before that Blu-ray, this was the only way that you could get the unrated cut that had more scenes of violence with the in the Ed 209. When he's shooting the guy, he shoots them for a little bit longer in this one, as well as in that Blu-ray. And when they kill Murphy, that's also a more extended death scene. But this one has special features that the DVD release probably doesn't have. It has an audio commentary by Paul Verhoeven, film to storyboard comparison, storyboards, illustrated essay on the making of RoboCop, trailers, which is something I mention a lot. If you're going to release your movie on DVD or Blu-ray, include the trailer. It's an important part of the film's history. That's how you sell your movie. So I'm a firm believer that all physical media releases should have the trailer, and this one does. So awesome. I got a couple of Tom and Jerry's, but I have a couple of Disney stuff. But I wanted to add some Looney Tunes to the collection because I'm getting my kids into the classic cartoons, and I'm very happy that they are taken to them and they are enjoying them as much as I did when I was a kid. And I was talking to my daughter, and I was explaining to her Saturday morning cartoons, which is such an alien concept to kids nowadays, because there's not, to my knowledge, there's no longer a Saturday morning kids cartoon. Everyone's in their phones, and that kind of sucks. But yeah, she was really curious about this whole concept of Saturday morning cartoons. So I wanted to get more Looney Tunes because I only have that 1 disc platinum release. But I got the golden collection of Looney Tunes. This is volume 2. I'm going to start with volume 2. This is volume 2 of Looney Tunes. I think they released 5 of these golden releases, and these are the classic Looney Tunes, the old ones. 4 discs, 60 restored, uncut animated shorts. So this is Looney Tunes, because HBO Max here in Mexico has the Looney Tunes cartoons, but they don't have all of them. So this collection is a must-have for me, because this one has a lot of the Looney Tunes cartoons. I'm missing Volume 1, Volume 2. I'm missing Volume 4 because I added Volume 3. This also has 60. It's a 4-disc set, has 60 Looney Tunes cartoons, and then they're not all Bugs Bunny, Daffy, Porky, stuff like that. They also have some of the other cartoons that they released during this time period. So it's great. It's great. I want to get Volume 1 and 4 because I really want to get my kids more into the Looney Tunes. So that's cool. Also picked up the second season of What's New, Scooby-Doo. I have season 1, 2, and 3 somewhere of the original Scooby-Doo cartoons. I'm still haven't showed those to my kids, but I'm gonna do so. We've seen the movies, the Scooby-Doo animated movies, and they like them, but I want to get them into the TV show. And if my memory is right, which probably isn't, I know there's the classic Scooby-Doo cartoon, and then I think there was a pup named Scooby-Doo, and then there's What's New, Scooby-Doo. I think. Don't quote me, but I do want to get the first season. I think there's a season 3. And the other one I really want to get is the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. That was a really cool cartoon that they released. They didn't finish until much later on. They released an animated movie where they conclude the whole 13 Ghost things. But I want to track that one down. Also picked up this, Back to the Future. I have 3 box sets of Back to the Future that you can't see, but they're there. The original DVD release of the trilogy, the 25th, the 30th, and I want to get the 35th anniversary. But this is Back to the Future 2-disc set, single release. And this one has special features that are not in those 3 ones. So yeah, I mentioned this before. I like collecting different releases of movies that I love, and I love Back to the Future. I love the complete Back to the Future trilogy, which is why I want to get that 35th anniversary set. Picked up William Lustig's Vigilante. This is the same guy that did Maniac. He did this, and it's a vigilante film from 1982, so yes, anything from the 80s is my jam, so pick that one up. Picked up The Raid Redemption, the unrated edition. This is a great action movie. I really like the hell out of this. A lot of people compared Dredd to this, the Carl Urban Dredd, and said it was a knockoff, but they, as far as I know, they were done at the same time, so there's no way that Dredd could have copied this. It was just one of those things there that great minds think alike, I guess, and it's kind of similar. This cop has to go through different levels of this building trying to escape, and it's a martial arts extravaganza. I really like this one. I need to get the second one because that one's also cool. Picked up Robotech, the Macro Saga Extra, Elements of Robotechnology, Volume 1 and 2. I have a couple of releases of Robotech, and I was a little afraid that I had double dipped and bought, I rebought Robotech, but because the covers are different. But yeah, there's a lot of releases of Robotech, but I don't have these, so that's why I picked them up. Picked up Atomic Blonde. This is a really cool action movie. Also with an 80s theme, if I remember correctly. I've only seen it the one time, and I really dug it, so I'm really glad I was able to get it. And it has the slip, which not a lot of people care for the slip, but I like the slip. Picked up Pacific Rim Uprising. the sequel to Pacific Rim, and I freaking love Pacific Rim. I think it's amazing. It's a great giant monster mech movie. The second one was, it was what it was. I didn't hate it as much as other people, but it definitely didn't have the feel of the first one. But yeah, I still need to check out the cartoon that's on Netflix. Picked up another Criterion. This one I'm really excited about because I'm a huge fan of Akira Kurosawa, and I want to get Seven Samurai for the Criterion collection, but I have yet to come across it. But I picked up Throne of Blood by Akira Kurosawa with the Criterion collection, restored image quality, and special features, which is a big deal for me. I have Throne of Blood. Years ago I bought a box set that had the Hidden Fortress, Seven Samurai, Throne of Blood, and Redbeard. But those were Mexican releases, and unfortunately here in Mexico it's notorious that they don't include special features. A lot of the Cantinflas movies that I have and a lot of the Santo movies that I have don't have any special features, and that freaking sucks. Which is why I want to get the Criterion releases of the Akira Kurosawa movies, because they have special features. So yeah, but I want to get Seven Samurai. Picked up the 40th anniversary of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Gene Wilder. I have the original snapper case of Willy Wonka. I have the second release of Willy Wonka in a snapper case. I have that version, but in a regular case. I have another anniversary one. Can't remember if it's the 30th or the 35th. Now the 40th. So again, I like to get different things because of the special features. I need to check if this one has different special features than the previous releases. And the last one I got, another Criterion collection. I want to get more movies by this director by Federico Fellini's Amarcord. This unfortunately doesn't have any special features. It has a restoration. It has a couple of things, but no special features. This is the rare Criterion release that I've come across that has no special features, which is bizarre. But yeah, I picked up 8.5 by Federico Fellini, and I picked up La Dolce Vita a couple of while ago, the 2-disc set, and I really like his movies. I had never seen a Federico Fellini movie before, and I really like it, and I want to get more of his, but this is the one that I encountered. So yeah, I completely forgot to do this in the last video, where I recommend the best one of the haul. But for this one, I'm going to go with Throne of Blood. It's really cool. It's black and white. It's a samurai movie, so you kind of have to like those two things to really enjoy it. But if you want an action movie, The Raid would be the recommendation as well. Good action movie. So, I have 2 more videos to record for the stuff that I got through Power Movies, so stay tuned for that. But until I see you again, or you see me again, please take care, and I'll see you then. Bye.